And it turned out, it was the baker. Everyone assumed that that red flower on his sleeve was just red velvet cake mix. Good afternoon, everyone! As I promised last night, I'm gonna be a little bit more lively today, on account of me, well, not filming at 1 in the morning. So, yesterday, I introduced you to the science and art of deduction by introducing you to inductive and deductive reasoning. And if you want to see that video, I'll put a link to it right here. And but if you already saw that video, then let's just get moving along with another aspect of the basics of deduction, and that is the science of observation. Now, one of the things that makes Sherlock Holmes so profoundly good at his job is the fact that he observes. One of the most astounding things in the books to everyone, to all the other characters, is that he sees everything that nobody else sees. In fact, in one of my favorite longer novels that Conan Doyle wrote about Sherlock Holmes, The Hound of the Baskervilles, Sherlock Holmes says, toward the beginning of the book, I have it bookmarked here, he says, "The world is full of obvious things which nobody, by any chance, ever observes." So, I find that a lot when I just look around, and I see people just miss obvious things, misplacing car keys, that kind of stuff, and I do it a lot too, and that's one of the reasons I started my original website, was because my intent was to get my thoughts down into writing, and my theories and my methods, so that I could better understand them myself. And so that's kind of what I'm also doing with this YouTube channel, but more or less to inform the Commonwealth on some of these things, because, you know, I honestly believe that Holmes and Mycroft weren't born with big super brains. They had to learn it themselves, and though they might have had better aptitude for it, it's a skill that anyone can learn. So, if you want to read my blog about the science of observation, the website is in the description again, and so the science of observation really deals with this, you know, just widening your field of perspective. Now, when I look around and I see people walking, usually I see people walking with their head facing forward, and maybe their eyes will dart around a little bit, but really the head doesn't move unless they're actually actively looking for something, like, or if they hear a noise, they'll turn their head, or if they're looking for something. But, so constricting your head to just looking straight forward under normal circumstances kind of limits your field of vision, because your eyes focus on a specific point. Your eyes aren't designed to see everything in your clearly in your field of vision, because that's too much for the mind to take. So you've got your peripheral vision, so I can see my hand right here, but once it gets past here, I can't see it anymore. That's about the limit of my peripheral vision. Now, the reason we have frontward eyes is for depth perception. Typically in nature, you see predator animals with forward-facing eyes for depth perception, and prey animals with sideways eyes for peripheral vision. Now, we still have pretty good peripheral vision for our eyes, but the thing is, we can only focus on one thing at a time with our eyes. Like, right now, I can focus on the lens of the camera, or I can focus on the TV that's right behind the camera, where I can see the reflection of the screen on the camera, where I can see myself to make sure that, well, that you can see me. Hey! But anyway, in all seriousness, I'm going to roll a couple clips. One is going to be They're both going to be me, but one of them is going to just be me walking in a typical sort of walk with the head straight forward, so that you kind of get what I'm talking about. And the second thing is going to be me walking around as turning my head, darting my eyes around, just looking around me. So I'm going to roll that right now, and alright, so do you kind of get what I'm saying there? So when you're walking and so you can move, to see different things, you can focus your eyes on different things. You can just focus your eyes on something by moving them. So I can move them and I can see, now my peripheral vision is somewhat greater. I can see my hand all the way right here now, but I still don't have a full field of view. Even if I look up, if I'm just looking up, I can sort of see the ceiling, but I can't quite see all of it. But when I lift my head up, I can see the whole thing. If I turn my head to the side, I can see everything around there, and using my eyes as well. So, and you know, it'll be kind of awkward. It might seem kind of awkward to walk around like this. You look like some guy with, I don't know, paranoia. But, as I showed in the video clip of me walking, you know, you can make it look casual. You can just casually look around, primarily using your eyes, moving your eyes, and moving your head to catch things that you don't normally see. One thing that I notice a lot is people will never look above them. They'll never look at the ceiling, and they'll never look at the floor. Or they'll just look at the floor, or they'll just look at the ceiling. I've done some of that plenty of times too, and it's just a habit of most people, and like any other habit, it can be broken by replacing it with another habit, and in this case that habit is looking around. So I hope that cleared some things up for you. If you want to learn more about observing things and you want to hone that skill, I'll put links to some mind games in the description below, and these are the games I personally use to sharpen my awareness, sharpen my mind, in addition to other things. So yeah, this video is a little shorter than last night's video, but as I promised, I'm a little bit more lively. So alright, see you guys next time. Hey guys, Detective Jeff again. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and give that like button a click. Also, if you want to learn more about the art of deductive reasoning, go to the link below. Or click one of these links right here to take you to another video. Like I said, I'm Detective Jeff, and I'll see you guys soon. You know, this is really an inefficient hat. I can't see anything above me. It's so low. But it looks really cool. Yeah. What? Entertaining.
Dude, what are you doing? Get up, man. I gotta finish the video.
See? Thank you. Good grief. See what I have to deal with? Subscribe.